Malik, let's say a 30-year-old client has a lump sum and wants to put that money to work. You recommend IUL because of the age and financial situations. Would that be a good choice? Yes. For a 30-year-old client, I love an IUL. I love an IUL. Really great opportunity for growth. They get the downside protection, so they're not going to be disappointed. Let's say, like you could recommend that they participate in the stock market, and then they dump all that money in there, and the stock market drops the next day, and then they find out they don't have the stomach for that. Well, it's a little late. It's a little late for that. So an IUL is a great choice. Great choice for younger folks. The underlying cost of insurance is very small. The growth potential is really good. And as long as you're designing it correctly, I hope you're designing it correctly, they will have access to that money. Whereas if you use an annuity, they lose access to that money. With the IUL, they have access to all that money. So I love the IUL as a choice for that. All my young clients, I certainly like an IUL to help meet some of their financial needs. Now with most people, I want to take a look at what are your death benefit needs, because the way we design IULs, we start off with low cash value, high death benefit, and we're going to move into old age to a point where we have high cash value and we're paying for a very small death benefit. So we're going to try and minimize that death benefit as much as possible. So as long as they're not using it to try and meet a death benefit need, I like it a lot. If they do want to meet a death benefit need, and some people definitely have a need for that, then maybe there's a blend in there where you can do some whole life insurance to help cover that death benefit need. Because a whole life, we're going to design that to still be liquid and have good cash value, but the death benefit's going to grow. And we're not going to try and minimize that death benefit in older age. We want to see that thing keep growing, because that's what's going to help ensure that we pass on these generational gifts. CDG, one more question. If you do a 1035, does the rollover usually get charged a premium load? You don't plan on doing a 1035, just curious about the mechanics. Thanks for answering all your questions. Okay, a 1035 does usually get charged some type of premium load. Yes. Yes. It's not very much. It's less than you see in other places. But you definitely don't get a one-to-one cash value with what you put in as a 1035 exchange. It does allow you to put in more above and beyond what you would otherwise be limited to be putting in based on current mech limits. Okay? But it's not exactly one-to-one. There is definitely some cost there. And that's understandable, because you're going to move money from one insurance company to the other. The insurance company you're moving it to does have costs to receive that money, to get it deployed and put out there and invested on your behalf, right? So it makes sense that there's going to be some kind of a load fee. I don't know the exact amount or how it's different, but from the numbers that I've seen when I put them in there, there is some cost to it, but it doesn't seem to be a whole lot. So yeah, you're welcome. Happy to answer any of the questions.
Hope you found value in today's video. If you'd like to find out more about IUL and whole life, check out these videos right over here, and we'll see you next time.
Now go maximize your cash flow.